I gotta dry out, dude. I can't.
Huddle Sports Network, yeah, we own this town. Mic in hand, dreams in the air. Step to the stage, what you got, don't care. Huddle up, it's time for the show. Open mic vibes, let your talent flow. Every Saturday night, 7 p.m. on the dot. Central Standard Time, give it all you've got. Don't matter if you're seasoned or just starting out. Step to the front, shout it loud, no doubt. Rhymes, beats, verses, the energy's lit. Huddle Sports Network, this is where we get fit. Everybody's welcome, no need to hide.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, Chad? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Open Mic.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Good.
Are you wearing makeup?
No, bro. Sure. Why would you say that?
Did you get a suntan or something?
Yeah, I mean, I work outside, bro. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees here in Texas, bro.
Dude, it's 86 here right now. And the sun's setting.
That's nothing, bro. Come on, man. Trust me. It's hot. I think it hit 100 today, I think. That's hot.
Isn't Texas 100 different than up north 100? I mean, don't they feel totally different? Isn't like in the northern states, if it hits 100, isn't it more miserable?
I mean, bro, anytime 100 degrees is miserable. But,
100, right?
In my car today, when I got in my car, it was 108 degrees. Just from sitting in the sun.
When I was in Florida working with my brother for a couple of years, installing gates, and we're on the asphalt, our work vans would read 112, 114, but it was only like 90 out. But on that asphalt, just like roofers, man. How could a roofer deal with these temperatures right now?
Bro, look, when I came to Texas, I thought, it can't be that bad. Oh, my Lord. I can't even tell you. It's so hot here, man.
Hey, Ken, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. How are you guys doing?
Good. How you up? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Sharing out the show, getting it out there. Who we got here? Oh, that's John. I know who that is. What's up, John?
My good friend John. How you doing, buddy? I missed you.
Everybody, check out the merch store. Get your Packer merch. Get your Bears. I mean, it's full of merch. Just go check it out. Promise.
Oh yeah.
Bill's got custom shit on there. We can get custom jerseys, whatever you want, whatever you need. We got the hookup.
Really? I want a Dan Campbell jersey throwback.
Bro, you could probably get it. No
We
problem.
got Santa Claus fucking jerseys too.
Bro,
I don't want one of those.
You
I
can
look
get
in
it.
the mirror enough, John. I look in the mirror every day.
You want the one from you want the one from the 0-16 season? Is that the one you want?
Yeah, that's the exact one he wants.
That's the exact one you want. Because I know Dan Campbell's on that team. He knows what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
That's the culture he brought to Detroit. No, I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, Chad.
It's okay.
So what's up? I know you are. What's up, everybody? What's up? Anything new? Anybody got anything? No, nothing.
Nope, still the same old Lions.
The Tigers won. Look, he found something. The Tigers won. Who the fuck cares? Fuck the Tigers.
Who the fuck cares?
But no, we beat the Twinkies. So that's a good thing. We beat Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look, even in baseball, they be going at it. Basketball, baseball, football.
Who was on the hot seat this year?
Ooh.
Number 5, David Daniels from Panthers.
Uh-oh.
Brian Schottenheimer, first year. But why would he be on the hot seat?
Really? Yeah, I would say he's on the hot seat, bro. Guy sucks, bro. He don't have nothing. I mean, honestly.
Colts coach Gene. And they got Giants. Well, Giants coach have been fucking fired a long time ago. Brian Noble.
Dable. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea how the hell he still has a job.
I don't know either, bro.
The number one is Mike Daniels from the Dolphins.
Really, the Dolphins coach, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, they got shit over there. No, I guess they do got some talent, but they just ain't getting nothing out of it.
Yeah, they massively underachieved for what the hell they had there. And now you're getting a whole bunch of infighting and all that. I'm not surprised he's on the hot seat.
I think that's gonna sound like the Lions, just like the Browns, got good players but just can't get the wins. That's the Lions coming up.
What's up, JJ to JJ?
Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing this evening?
Fantastic.
We just shaking it out,
So, are we shaking out the Bears from last place in the division for a fourth straight season?
Yeah, that's easy. That's the easy call right there.
It's kind of
They
dead.
need a quarterback.
John, we haven't seen JJ, so we don't know that.
I don't have to see JJ. He's already better than fucking Cat Williams, man.
They had Josh Dobbs and Nick Mullins, and they weren't in last place. That's all I have to say about that.
Every offseason, the Bears say we got a really good roster, blah, blah, blah. And they have fucking 15 wins in the last 3 years. I mean, come on, man. That's average five games a year. Come on, man.
At least Woody kept it real yesterday when he came on the Packers show. He was like, yeah, no, we suck.
Yeah.
We're not going to win 10 wins. No, he's like, I can't believe these people are saying. He's like Steve was like 90% of Bear fans believe they're going to win the division and be in the playoffs. They believe that.
Apparently, there's 90% stupidity in the city of Chicago, I guess.
But they do it every year.
That heat wave has melted their brains or something that's gone through there or something. I don't even understand it.
Maybe there's
The
something
only
wrong
thing
with
that's good about Chicago is their fictional TV shows: Chicago PD, Chicago Med, and Chicago FD. That is the only thing relevant in the city of Chicago.
I don't know.
I used to be able to say that about the Lions with Hardcore Pawn, but they actually have a good team now, so I can't use that reference as much.
Oh, come on. Hardcore and Pawn is a pretty good show.
So that's
It's something. Pretty good show wouldn't be what I would say, but it's something.
Shit.
Well, speaking of that, is it Detroit repo going on? Are you going to be repoed out of your car there? I feel like your car looks like it's on the hooks right now over there, Chad. Come on now.
Let the hate begin.
Let it begin. Yeah. No, well, I mean, you bring the hate, Chad. You bring it. So
I know. No, it's not hooked up, but I am running my truck and I am on below E, so I'll probably have to get gas before I try to drive to the gas station. But I can't let my dogs die out here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you are committed to the show, or you need to be committed, one or the other. So yeah.
I think it's that second one.
That second option.
Who needs gas in the car when I can be on the Huddle Sports Network? Who really needs that in theory?
Like, I got $5 to get beer or $5 for gas. Fuck it, I'm getting beer.
No, if you want to know, if you want my beer and cigarette cost a day, I spend $18.68 every day at Speedway for 6 tall ones and a pack of cigarettes.
Whoa.
Are they GPC menthol?
No.
No. 305?
They're Pall Mall.
Pall Mall.
$9.
$9
Hey, the 1940s called. They want their cigarette choice back.
And he's drinking Tall Boys too, probably. Mickey Big Mouth, probably.
Do you get an individual? Do you get an individual brown paper bag for each one, or do you have to buy them like by the pack?
I don't drink and drive, so they just go into a bag. I get home and then I crack one.
He just walks back to his truck.
Hold on, honey. Let me get the keys to the camper. Here I go. Hey, we're good for the guy and the accountant. I mean, he hooked up that Airstream. I mean, I just don't think you have a Monet or or like the original Star Wars sword somewhere in the back of your truck. So
No, and I have to leave my gun in the house because I'm drinking.
Well, decisions have to be
good
made.
idea.
Right, a real good idea. You don't want to mistake Bigfoot for your neighbor.
No, maybe you do.
Maybe.
So I just got to throw this out there. There's a little bit of Minnesota Vikings steam apparently on them acquiring Matthew Judon from the Atlanta Falcons. Would that be a positive or a negative for the Minnesota Vikings?
I mean, how much steam are we talking about? Is it just like?
I didn't say this was like acquiring Reggie White. I was just saying, like, what kind of steam do you think you could add?
I'll give you positive, but I'm going to give it like, we'll say out of 100 that it'll be like a 25% boost.
On a scale from Marcus Davenport to Zadarius Smith, where do you rate it?
I would rather have
That's in the freaking middle.
I'd rather.
Yeah, I don't even know. Holy shit!
Rather have Preston
I don't
Smith.
know. Yeah.
Look, he don't even want those child. He wants Preston Smith. He don't even want those.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, a body's a body, right? Do you need it?
He's got experience.
I don't know if we really need it. I mean, unless they put him as a down, like, pass rusher, I don't know if they really need it. But I guess maybe if you put him as a down pass rusher on the downs that like Allen or Hargrave, maybe you switch one of those guys in to be a down pass rusher. I mean, I don't know. It's a rumor. I don't think it. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen.
You'd think you'd go after like a safety or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think we need a corner more than anything else. I think we need a veteran corner.
Secondary before line. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
well, didn't you say you don't got no safeties next year on your roster?
We do. We have Metellus. We have.
Was that Bears? They don't have.
That was probably the Bears. We have like two or three.
You heard that from Woody.
Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah, Woody said that yesterday. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Although I was holding out for a little bit more of a signing bonus to be a safety for the Bears, but you know, I guess instead of Paul Malls, I was asking for American Spirits.
Got to get John Dorn's agent. They signed him as a quarterback, bro. I mean, come on, bro. You got to know.
Yeah,
it's true.
Look who it is. Well, look who it is, Mr. IRS. What's up?
Tax man.
Hey,
what's up, tax man?
Pay your taxes, you fucking tax dodgers.
Absolutely not. Come get it from my cousin.
Where's your sidekick, Nick, man?
I didn't have to pay taxes.
Hey, Nick does have those eyebrows. That's the only hair he has.
What are taxes? I've never heard of taxes. What are those?
I have this nice little cell, you know, with your name on it.
I mean, Isaac's got the inside scoop on taxes and Jergens lotion.
Well,
in other words, is P. Diddy one of your clients then? Or does he use Jergens, or is it more baby?
No, that's straight Johnson & Johnson for Diddy.
Fair enough.
He's my main customer.
Got to be a little thick when you're in the pen. That's all I'm going to say. The Jergens is a little thicker.
You seem quiet, bro. I don't know why. Doesn't he seem quiet? I don't hear him as loud as I normally do.
I can hear him.
You're definitely a little quiet.
It's quieter than normal.
I haven't heard A-Dub at all.
Hold on.
A-Dub's there. I heard A-Dub. A-Dub, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he's there, see.
Okay, now we should be able to hear Isaac a little better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It sounded like you just like far away.
Rob just had to clean out his ears for a minute.
Feel like I'm fucking working in a Sprint commercial. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Sprint commercial. Can you hear me now?
To be fair, guys, that's Verizon with that nerd that they had.
Who cares? It was close enough.
Sprint now? Didn't he switch companies?
No, you're right. There was the commercial that he did switch.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of those commercials with the kids. Is it that complicated? Like, what's better, being a fast turtle or a slow turtle? I don't know. I might want to be a slow turtle. Yeah, but what happens when a slow turtle tries crossing the street? Exactly.
That tire's going to ruin your show.
Wait, bro, I'm going to tell you, Isaac, I've seen many turtles cross the street, fast ones and slow ones, and they just go at their own pace. None of them go fast. They only go fast if they get threatened.
Well, you know what's the fastest turtle? An Addison turtle.
An Addison turtle.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison, I got it.
I've never heard of them.
Cal Williams actually acts like a turtle.
Hey, Jordan Addison's a better wide receiver than fucking J-Mo, bro. Get it right.
No,
Get it right.
Hey, I don't know about that. We'll see.
You better be careful, Rob. He might put some money on himself for next year. You
might.
never know.
Oh, hey, man. What was it? Hey, who's going to have more sacks? What was the bet, John? What was it?
Oh, Van Ness or Hutch.
Van Ness or Hutch.
Yeah.
That's a bet, bro. Most sacks. Nobody's yet. That's the where I'm proposing it to you, bro. Nobody yet.
Oh.
Well, I'd have to go with Hutch. If Hutch is out.
What's the number? What do you think Hutch will get?
If he plays a full season, yes.
What do you mean? I don't want to hear if, yes, what. I want to hear what you think. Did you think he's going to get 4 last year? Didn't he get 4?
4.5 and – or no, wait, 7
he got 4.5 in one game against the Bears.
I know, but he didn't have 10 sacks for the season. He
had 7.5 in 4.5 games.
Yeah, you got lucky at one game.
Okay, so on that kind of pace, what are you saying? He's going to get like 30 sacks before the year's over?
No, I think he'll be just under a sack. I think 15 to 17.
Really, a sack?
He's one of those guys that has a really good game and then shuts off for a couple games and has a good game and shuts off for 2 or 3 games. And
he's the Julio Jones of edge rushers, and anybody that knows football knows Julio Jones. Julio Jones will have one game where he'll have 7 catches for 205 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then the next 3 games he'll have 1, 3, and 2 catches for a combined total of 85 yards and 1 touchdown.
I think
that's Julio Jones in a nutshell.
I think he'll have over 10 to 12 sacks. I think he'll have.
There's no way he holds that pace. 25.5. Holy.
I mean, tight ends owing him, man.
That'll get the record. What's the record? Like 22
and a half.
Yeah, 22 and a half. So I thought.
I'll tell you who knows Julio Jones fucking really good is Ladarius Gunter.
Oh, God. Wait,
really well.
I was going to say, you mean he knows the backside of him real well? Because that's about all he saw of Julio.
Yeah, maybe the backside.
Under Hutch, 12 sacks. Ooh, that's.
I'll say over. I'll say over.
I see right at 12 or under. He hasn't never 12 yet this year.
Well, that's the thing about over and under. You can't say it's either over or it's under, John.
Well, I'm thinking 12 and under. I'm thinking under.
Under?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say over.
I'll say under.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If he didn't get hurt last year, I'd definitely say over, but I think he's under.
Yeah, but last year, you got lucky against Tampa, man. They had their offensive line was banged up, and he had a field day of like 4.5 sacks in one game. So I mean, that's it.
I mean, it's 18 games or 18 weeks. I mean, he's got another game. It's barely a sack a game, so it's not that unattainable.
Like he's out of control. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're betting him that he's 100%. We don't know that.
What's the over/under on Rashawn Gary sacks for this year?
like 3?
Probably somewhere around 45.
40.
I'm thinking 10 to 12. I'm thinking 10 to 12.
I didn't ask for how many total sacks he's ever had in football altogether. I said this year.
You weren't clear. You weren't clear on what you wanted, man.
High school, middle school, college, and pro. Like, no.
Hey, Broski Bear, what's the over-under on Jahmyr Gibbs touchdowns?
3.5.
Total touchdowns.
Total touchdowns?
Yeah, he had 20 last year. He had 16 rushing and 4
I'll say 13. 13.
Yeah, but
Gary's gonna
I bet it's set higher than that. I bet it's set higher than 13.
Depends on your offensive line, man. It's all depends on your offensive line how they
Gary's going
to sack himself. That's going to count as a sack.
Dude, who's our number 3 receiver? Probably like Jahmyr Gibbs. He had 52 receptions for 512 yards, 9.9 average, and 4 touchdowns.
No,
I thought that was Hugo McNeil.
Yeah, but I think some of that was because you guys lost Ron.
Tesla. Sorry,
Second
well,
half of the season, bro, and he just got more opportunities.
yeah, Laporta was missing a
excuse
few
me,
games.
gentlemen.
I don't know how accurate that is.
I'd like to answer a certain question about the over and under. When it comes to the over and under for Rashawn Gary, the over and under is around 9.5 as far as sacks.
Ooh, I'm taking the under on that one.
Wow. 9.5 for Gary. What is it for Van Ness? I'm afraid
4.
Yeah, probably like that. 3.
I think they both go over 10.
Has
No,
Rashawn Gary ever gone over 10, Dorn? Come on now.
9.5 last year.
Do a parlay, John.
Gary's gonna break out. I'm gonna send him a bunch of that P Diddy unused oil. He's gonna oil himself up. Hey,
There you go. No one will be able to hold on to him. He'll slide right past them all.
I'm going to replace Rashawn.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen.
Rashawn
When
Gary
it comes to
smelling
Lucas,
himself with some Peruvian marching powder.
well, you asked about the over and under for Van Ness. The over and under is between 5 to 6 sacks this year.
Van Ness?
That's so
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
5.5.
So how many does he have for his career? 1?
Does the Bears even have a pass rusher?
Bears? No, they got none.
Sweat.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't got that. Like I said, they don't got anybody.
They got nobody. What do you have last year? 5.5, 6.5?
Yeah.
Sweat? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if Bears have anybody.
What's up, Tyler? What's going on, bud? Man, that's going to have a year, you think? Yeah, I think so too, bro. But 6 sacks, that sucks.
Hercules.
Was he an end or is he a tackle?
Wow.
He's an end, but we're talking about trying him to tackle this year.
Look, there you go. Gibbs over and under 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
There you go, Chad. There you go, Chad.
So John was wrong when John said 12.
He said 13. He was only off by 2.
Okay.
I said 13.
What?
Oh, he was you?
Yeah, and John said 12. No, I'm kidding. John didn't say shit. I'm just fucking
I
with John.
said 13.
I know. I'm fucking with
a
John.
bad year was our DT.
13 sounds reasonable. They open up chasms for that guy.
Yeah.
It's not that he's had a bad year, Tyler. He's had a bad career. It's not a bad year. It's a bad career.
I don't even made a Pro Bowl for a reason.
That guy is so overrated. Like, give me like 10 to 15 sacks. Give me like 10 to 15 sacks. You can't even do that.
Sacks, dude. We're 8 in sacks, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
You Packers fans used to always compare Rashawn Gary and Daniil Hunter, and it wasn't even close.
I tell you, get a fucking quarterback.
Close.
Get a fucking quarterback, dude. 3 quarterbacks in 3 fucking years.
Over the quarterback.
Jesus, talk about a pass rusher. Get a quarterback.
Rent a back. They go to the company called Rent a Back. Rent a quarterback.
We had 2 all-pro edges last year. What are you talking about?
Hey, one thing though,
Yeah,
Gary may not have the sacks, but he has the pressures, and he has actually he's a good run stopper.
Yeah,
They have the PFF grades good on Rashawn Gary. That guy, when you guys drafted him, you guys passed on 2 wide receivers in that draft that you could have had. I mean, good Lord. And that was when you signed Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith, who both ended up having good years. Like, it's just a head scratcher. I just didn't understand. I mean, they could have had Debo, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, and they went with Darnell Savage and Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, yeah. Look, Rashawn Gary. Yeah,
they were not in that draft with them.
They absolutely were.
Hey, go look at Zadarius run stopping. Zadarius sucked at fucking stopping any single run. All you
Zadarius sucks big time. Gets run.
You just run at him.
Way better at fucking stopping the run than Zadarius. Anywhere in his career.
Zadarius Smith, I think, had like 15 sacks that year, though. Like he was really good.
He's not a great motor, bro. He gets after the quarterback. Pressures. He's off the chart. I don't think anybody can match him. I mean, honestly, he's basically
a sack. Darius is a sack a game guy, basically close to.
He reminds me a lot of when you guys had Kabir Baja Biamila. Like he was kind of like that. Like he would just go in on the passing downs and he'd sack a guy once a game. I mean, that seemed like that was his thing, and yeah, that works. He was good with the Vikings too until he got banged up in Buffalo. He was good with the Vikings too. So,
actually, if you ask that from Jabez, he didn't really like Zadarius.
Well, he's really good. Into the pass rusher, he's really good. But stopping the run.
Here you go, John. This is for you. Broski's talking to you.
Hey, he was good. He was good half the season, but then Zadarius fell off like always. That's why Green Bay didn't really sign him back. And he cried like a little bitch.
He had more than 7.5 sacks.
I want to be the captain.
He had 9.5 sacks. So I don't know where you got 7.5 sacks from.
But he's never had a 10.
He never did. No, he's a solid pass rusher.
That's got to change.
He's nothing special. He does his job. That's it.
Here's Zadarius, which is pretty good. Okay.
He did have 7.5 sacks last year. I just looked it up. He did have 7.5 sacks. He did.
Yep. So he's like half a sack a game.
Hey,
thanks, Matt.
Rosie said we have
shut the hell up, Chesterton. What the fuck?
Hey, the last half of fucking Green Bay was sacking fucking everybody.
That's funny because I'm not sure we could say that because as far as pass rushers, it's almost easy to say you can't even say that for the Bears like they really have any.
I'm
not professing they do.
Yeah, Broski, name your pass rushers. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished 8th though, Tyler, which is amazing to me. I don't know how he finished 8th in sacks. I don't know how he did.
You do a lot of corner blitzes, and I think that's what jacks your stats up. You do have a lot of corner blitz sacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Corner and linebacker blitz because we did get sacks from numerous linebackers on defense too.
Our pass rush definitely got to pick up this year.
We had linebackers get in the backfield numerous times.
It's what's killing it over there for you, Broski. Stop.
He's better than anybody you got, Broski. I'll take him over anybody you got. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, didn't the Bears get desperate and sign that one guy, and he got injured, and all of a sudden their pass rush became non-existent?
They didn't sign Marcus Davenport. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on now.
I don't know why Lions spent $4 million on that guy.
I mean, I guess if you can accept Caleb's a bust, we can accept that you say Van Ness is a bust. All right, so there we go. We'll swap that. All right, how about that? As long as you accept Caleb's a bust, we'll accept Van Ness as a bust.
The thing about it, they won't accept that he's bust. It doesn't blame no line. It's always the old line or it's the cold.
Just like we won't accept that Van Ness is a bust yet. But if Van Ness has a bad year, I'll call him a bust right to his face.
I think their whole fucking roster is fucking trash. I don't give a fuck. I think their whole roster is garbage, to tell you the truth. It's all second, third tier fucking players, man.
John's opening it.
Look at it. They won fucking 15 games in 3 years. What the fuck? I mean, how? Explain me how they fucking do that.
How? I don't know.
I mean, come on, man. Even the fucking Browns can get more fucking wins than that, you know?
Did they?
I
don't know. Did they?
That's actually true, Broski. That is true.
Yeah.
Look, my God.
I'm going to sugarcoat it. Van Ness been a disappointment so far, but he can come in and maybe change that whole perspective.
Van Ness wasn't a starter in college, and it just seemed like a puzzling pick when they picked him. I'm not going to say anything bad or good. It just seemed like a weird pick. That's all.
Well, it wasn't because Van Ness wasn't starter worthy. It's just thinking, what's his name? The coach, Iowa, always believed in putting, the veterans, the guys who've been with the team,
to start the game
over the starters. Over the guys who should start. And then when Van Ness was put in there, he was causing pressures, he was causing sacks, he was wrecking havoc. So that was all the coach's fault. Van Ness didn't play or didn't start.
I'm pretty sure he knows this is last year. He has to prove something, or he ain't getting that second contract from us.
Yeah. He has to have some sort of grace, bro. Learning 2 different defenses in his first 2 years. I mean, come on. You had to learn Barry's shitty
Damn.
defense, and then you had to learn a real defense.
Maybe the Bears will sign him when he's a free agent, and then they have a pass rusher.
Well, that's
Hey,
usually
Well, not to open up a wound though. When the Packers took Lucas Van Ness, about 5 picks later, the Seattle Seahawks selected, or I'm sorry, not 5 picks later, 7 picks later, the Seahawks selected Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
So I think that might have worked out pretty well for Green Bay at some point. Just putting it out there.
trust me.
Hey, JSN didn't take off like he was supposed to, though. You know what I mean? The JSN, he was as big. I remember how big he was for, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they were just all over him. When he came in, he really didn't do much. I mean, maybe because of the pecking order with DK Metcalf.
Well, they didn't have a quarterback. I think when he started, I don't think Geno Smith was there. So I think they had to get Geno. I mean, he might have been there. I don't know. But I feel like Geno wasn't quite there yet. So I'm not saying Geno is the second coming of Joe Montana, but he was better than who. It might have been Russell Wilson. I don't know. But
He's Joe Montana, damn it. Just kidding.
I'm going to say, Tyler, it's one of those things he's going to have to show it out there, or this is just all talk.
Don't want to see him camp. He's on the field, man, when it counts.
well, where's that Devontae Wyatt? Where do you guys got him on your pecking order right now? Where's he?
Oh,
He got his,
I
they
really
signed his
like
fifth year.
Wyatt.
They're going to give him his 5th year, right?
Yeah,
Or they already
good
have.
Yeah,
He already got his 5th-year option.
Yeah, so
He needs more playing time, that's all.
that's
Honestly,
I feel like I don't see him on the field very often, but
That's good, Slayton.
Well, he's a starter now.
he's a starter now.
it'll
Yeah,
be the same thing.
Right,
he's
guys,
been
you and your-
he's been had his time to start last season. He's just been hurt.
We got a lot of good guys. They're young, man. We got to
Your testability is availability, so that's the way it is. So
hey, we got a stud inside linebacker, though, named Edrin Cooper. Oh, man, he makes up for a lot of things.
I do like him.
I can't wait to see Simmons in this fucking defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be doing well, too.
I can't wait to see my Vikings. I
And-
like them. They're pretty good.
And, and we also need to keep another safety healthy that definitely surprised some people this year, being Evan Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Evan Williams. Good kid.
I don't like Evan Williams on a late Friday night when it's like closing time. I'm not a big Evan Williams fan there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a player. Sorry, I was talking about the bourbon.
Yeah, you whiskey.
Sorry about that.
Not the same thing. Not the same
My
thing.
bad.
Not the same thing.
Sorry, low hanging fruit there. I had to.
Yeah, I see you had to take it. I got it, bro.
I actually drink Evan
Only
Williams.
whiskey drinkers know what that shit is.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
brother
bad
had
whiskey
him.
drinkers at that. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's happy
yeah, for
hour
sure.
whiskey.
Yeah, it's happy hour. That's the well drinks. The $2 shot drinks.
That's right there next to Montezuma's Revenge Tequila as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Or
You
Jethro
know,
Kamchatka vodka. Yes.
Jethro
Big-
Boots.
you know, Colin, much of what I'm hearing from you makes me think of a question like, when we spoke about pass rushers, that reminds me to make me wonder, do you expect to see better from one of the guys you select, one of the guys you selected in the first round being Dallas Turner? Because I don't think I've seen much of him in this defense of yours.
Well, I think because of last season with them getting, I mean, it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to say the mirrors of Rashawn Gary to Za'Darius and Preston Smith from when that happened, because we did. I mean, it's a little bit, but I mean, Turner did have 3 sacks in his very limited time. So I think here's the thing. I think at the beginning,
You're talking about Sean Gary, huh? Oh my
I'm
God.
not talking about Rashawn Gary. I said it mirrored it. I'm saying the Vikings signed 2 free agent edge rushers, and then they drafted Dallas Turner. I'm saying there's a little comparison there. What I think is going to happen. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you know why Dallas Turner didn't do so well? His name is Dallas.
Yeah, I mean they called him down. They called him down at the 1. Yeah. No, I think that's going to open up a little more because they let a guy named Richard Jones go. He was a guy they had. He was like a third or fourth rounder. I think he started out the season last year with like 6.5 sacks. So, but he ended up walking, I think, to Tennessee. So I think that's going to open up that backup and like rotating spot for Turner. I think he's going to get more opportunities this year. I wasn't as big, and I told Rob this before. I wasn't as big of a Dallas Turner fan. I would have rather have seen them get Jared Verse over Dallas Turner. I liked Verse a lot more. It's something about those guys that come from the big programs. Like you can be like another 5-star guy with a bunch of 5-star guys on Alabama, or you can be the one stud on Florida State where the offensive line is projected to just go after you and you still are successful in college. I think he would have been a better addition, but I'm not saying that Dallas Turner can't be good. I just would have rather have had Jared Verse.
Hey, Colin, how do you like your new offensive lineman? You think it'll be pretty good this year?
I hope he passes the drug test before he gets on the field. I don't know. You just got to put him in the game, coach. Just give him a chance.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly.
You know, wish you drafted Jared Verse was Sam Darnold because fucking Jared Verse sacked the shit out of Sam Darnold.
Well, I don't know if Jared Verse was the face mask guy, but I don't think he was. But whoever the face mask guy was, man, that guy got away with murder on that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was Verse. I
don't think it was Verse either, but I've never seen a guy get away with something when he had such a guilty look. Like his whole body language and the look on his face is like, yeah, they're going to flag me for this. And then they didn't flag him.
Yeah.
They had a perfect slow motion of his head being snapped around.
It was right in front of the official. What was he looking at?
Right. It is crazy for me to think that the officials themselves said they couldn't see it after the game.
He was looking right at it.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Bro, if anything proves it, the Russell Wilson Fail Mary, where one ref is literally, they're both looking at the same play. One's going like this and one's going like this.
Now, to be fair, those are replacement referees. These weren't actual NFL referees. These are like the guys who are doing Wisconsin Oshkosh versus University of Wisconsin Green Bay game.
2 million people watching that play. We all saw the same thing, but those two guys saw something totally different.
They did.
You know what's funny is that referee strike ended right after that game.
Yeah, it did. So the fuck did. That proved it, bro. I mean, one guy literally this, and the other guy. How is that?
I hate Golden Tate. Golden Tate had that. Yeah.
I mean, if you're asking for my personal opinion, the Packers guy picked it off. That's my personal opinion, even as a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
But I also thought that Des Bryant caught the ball against you guys in the playoff game, and you guys got the good call on that too. So,
well, bro, that's because
it was the dumbest rule in the world.
Yeah,
but it was stupid. He caught it.
The rule got changed. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that was one of the reasons why
that was a catch. That was a catch, but in the rule and the structure of the rule that they changed, it was not.
No, I know. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I just thought, like in a playoff game with all of the things on the line, I'm like, you're gonna really do that? Like, really,
bro,
right there?
Right.
But I mean, if you really look at it, if you really look at that play, he really had no control of that football as soon as he landed on the ground.
But bro, it doesn't matter.
That was
trying to structure the end zone. That's why the ball came loose.
That was part of the reason they ruled it a no catch was because they felt he didn't survive the ground as far as that ball moving.
But what you tell me? What's the difference from that play and the Antonio Freeman play where it bounced off his back, rolled down his leg, and he fucking got it before it hit the ground, got up and ran in the end zone for a touchdown?
No, that's a touchdown because nobody touched him.
Right.
But nobody touched him on that play. He dove, it rolled, he rolled, the ball never hit the ground.
Yeah, that was the difference. That was the difference I was going to call out. That ball just never hit the ground.
It never
did. What's the difference of that Patriots? Remember the Patriots game where the tight end, like it did the same thing, and it was called not a catch. It was a touchdown.
I'm not agreeing with these calls. I'm just saying the calls were the rule was stupid. Like the Calvin
the most
Johnson one against the Bears,
horrible
those
fucking
were
rule.
terrible.
Horrible. I agree, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. It was against us, and I was happy it went the other way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dez is right. That was a catch, bro. I mean.
Yeah.
You know what? They need to explain what constitutes a catch in a football move. You know what I mean? Because sometimes refs have different interpretations to what's a football move after a catch. You know?
Well, even in that Rams Vikings game, there was a play where JJ stretched for the end zone, and it looked like he hit the end zone with it, and they knocked it out of his hands, and they called it a touchback. They called it a fumble touchback against the Rams. I was like, wait a minute, he was whatever.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about catches, and I have Calvin Johnson.
I already said the Calvin Johnson one, Chad. Stop it. I already said it.
That actually made the rule. That actually was the reason for
Hey,
the.
Chad, you remember that time when Rodgers threw a Hail Mary in the last minute?
No, it sucked. And didn't we have Calvin down there as a corner?
Yeah.
I think we did because it was in the last seconds. Yes, I think we put Calvin in.
You couldn't really see the football when Calvin Johnson fucking caught the football because like 5 people were tackling him at the same time.
Well, I still think one of the ones that was one of the worst calls was in the Super Bowl against the Patriots and the Eagles. The one to that running back when they gave him the touch. It was Corell Buckhalter or somebody. Like he never had the ball in play, and they still called it a touchdown. I was like, wait a minute.
The worst is the tuck rule, hands down. The tuck rule, hands down.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Well, I mean, the non-call against the Saints and the Rams one was the worst.
Well, see,
The non-pass interference call, that was the worst.
You remember last year when Goff got nailed? Fucking well, he did a fake, but then he got nailed and he didn't have the ball. I think that should have there should be no penalty. I mean, if the quarterback's actually trying to fake that he's hiding the ball, and so it smacks him, that's on him. You know what I mean?
You know what? Or another one of a no call was against the NFC Championship against the Packers and the Buccaneers. Yes, Kevin King was holding on to the jersey, which should have been the call. They made the call. At the same time, Rashawn Gary was getting face masked, and his shit pulled back, but they didn't call nothing on that. Instead, they just looked at the fucking ripped jersey like, oh, okay, that's a pass interference. But they're not watching Rashawn Gary getting fucking face mask getting ripped off. Or how about that same game, the interception that happened, where fucking who was getting held? I forgot who was getting held for him
Alan
to even make
Lazard.
the catch. Yeah, it was Lazard. Yeah.
Travesty, I tell you, travesty.
Yeah, we don't need the refs to blow calls for us. We usually screw it up ourselves. We don't need the refs giving them any advantage.
Why do the refs got to be involved? Why can't you just call it straight, you fucking retards?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
They don't have a union.
Yeah, right? That's...
Yeah, poor Vikings. You got those butt plugs. Well, Chad, look at yours. Yours is totally
That's
empty.
just mean, bro. That's just mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, Born. There's other people you can rip on better than that. Come on now. You don't have to do it this current company right now.
He doesn't even do a good job anyways, bro.
Never mind, Chad. Go ahead, Dorn. All right, here we go.
Go ahead, Chad. Go ahead.
Give me go pack go, Chad. Give me go pack go.
Blow pack. Blow pack blow.
Hey, Chad, what do you think about your Lions?
No rings.
Wild card 10-7.
Wild card 2-7. That's what you
Your
got.
offensive line is going downhill, man.
And, well, for now, but we'll see what the young guys do.
And that Davenport, man, look at his X-rays, man. That dude's a walking fucking magnet.
Why do you think I want to sign Zadarius Smith?
Why?
Damn, tailbone is done.
Are you going to get him for a cheap deal too, bro?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is Darius ain't cheap for a one-trick pony.
He ain't out there.
He wants $1 million. He wants $1 million bucks a sack, is what he wants, bro. $1 million bucks a sack.
That's worth it.
You think so? $1 million a sack? You think that's worth it?
Yep.
All I
right,
got so you better make him a captain.
So 10 sacks. If a guy gets a 10 or 12 sack season, he gets 10 or 12 $million bucks. You think that's worth it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, is it worth it to pay a guy?
I think everybody should be.
He has a bad year.
I think everybody should be salary incentive, salary based incentive. All of it. If you're the top quarterback, you get the top quarterback money. If you're the shittiest quarterback, you get the shittiest quarterback. Same with running backs, wide receivers. I mean, whatever you are in your position, that's your salary. That's how it should be paid. You see how good motherfuckers should be. And how many would be not faking injuries? That's ridiculous. And if you don't play, you don't get paid. Whoa.
So Trevor Lawrence would be about maybe the 28th ranked quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, bro. He'd be getting like $2 million a year. That's it. That's all he's worth, bro. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, after taxes, he's getting 1.5. What the fuck?
Now, does anybody really think Trevor Lawrence is good? Or I'm very confused on the trajectory of that guy. I feel like he's got the talent to be one of the top 5 quarterbacks. I feel like he does. But like Jacksonville is such a flaming clusterfuck. Like I don't know where to go with that. Like it's hard to.
I wonder if it's that he doesn't have it between the ears.
Dale Williams.
Yeah, there's plenty between the ears of Trevor. I mean, you just got to pull on the back of it. I mean, he's got a lot going on. So. Horse walks into the bar and the bartender goes, "Hey, buddy, what's with the long face?" Like that's Trevor Lawrence for you, you know.
I mean, bro, a good quarterback can pick his team up and at least lead them. You know,
yeah, but when you make idiotic moves like signing Christian Kirk to be the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL, that's just dysfunction by the organization.
Yeah,
that guy was the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. I'm like, Christian Kirk. He was the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. That should never even be uttered for 5 seconds. That guy was the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL.
He's got a decent guy now. Who's that guy last year that was over there?
Oh, Brian Thomas is good, and I think they drafted Hunter too. So I think that could be good. And the question is where Hunter plays corner or wide receiver more.
He's that guy. I know you're talking about.
I should.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man.
Is Chad like negotiating with the tow truck driver right now, or what's going on?
He must be.
Yep. All right, man, you can take it, but just let me get my White Claws out of the back.
Hang on. No, my neighbor is over. I'm on a podcast.
Oh, hello.
Hi, all right, Chad, go ahead, do your
cookie.
thing.
He brought me cookies.
Quit bribing that woman. What are you doing? Quit bribing that woman.
He's really not homeless. He lives in
those aren't really cookies. Be careful. Those are not really cookies. Be careful.
He says it's his neighbor. That's because he parks in front of her house. That's the only reason they're neighbors.
Don't talk about my neighbor that way.
We're talking about you, not your neighbor. We were warning her.
She's a very nice lady.
Thank you. And then I'll bring the cat food over too when I come back. I'm gonna head to the store. I gotta go get some stuff.
Okay.
But all right, but again, thank you.
Funny. That's funny.
Be careful with those cookies.
Just because he parks outside your house. We're neighbors.
No, my neighbors love me. I help them out. I do stuff for them.
Most people like their crazy
keep the curb clean from other hobos.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, she gave me where are they at? Chipotle entrees.
You just call it Chipotle? It's Chipotle. What the hell are you talking about?
Now the question is, do you have your Chipotle way?
She gave me the free entrees. We have 5 of them now. She just gave me 3.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I got 5 of them now. So I'm saving them up to take the family. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I am a little jealous of the fact that you got that gift card. I love Chipotle.
The entree is the main course, so any main course. No, I've
Like
helped
I
her.
said, I'm envious of the fact that you have a gift card to Chipotle. I'm not lying to you.
Oh, you mean you're hungry?
No, I just ate some quesadillas, so I'm good.
So just for the sacks, it's worth the $10 million. I just was curious if you guys thought that was a good deal. I mean, if you line up if you get your defense and you line up like you got how many? You got 4 or 5 guys. I mean, $10 million apiece.
I think it's dependent on how much of it hits your salary cap. Because if it's all incentive based, your salary cap kind of goes up and down. So I don't know. That would be a little bit of a weird thing to figure out.
I think you can make it. You can make a broader. You could give them a little more on the salary cap just to do an incentive base. I mean, honestly, bro. I mean, I think you would find that it benefits more. The NFL benefits from it. I honestly believe that.
It would be broader, just like those broads on Broad Street that are, always walking by. Oh, hi, Rock. How you doing, buddy? How about those broads on Broad Street, Rock?
Who knows, man? I ain't been out there in a minute.
What's up, Rocco? How you doing on this fine Saturday evening?
Just waking up from a good evening nap.
Oh yeah. You missed most of the show, bro.
Yeah.
Is Law and Order going to be on for you later? You going to get some warm milk for it too?
Do what?
Maybe watch a little Matlock. Maybe a little Cheers.
I think Rock is Sam Elliott's stand-in double. He goes in for Sam Elliott.
I've been told that several times that I look like Sam Elliott.
He dusts up the old tickler and goes in for a.
I thought I saw you at this. This is a stunt double from The Big Lebowski. That makes total sense now. I get it. All right. Yes.
I thought I heard Teletubbies in the background.
Murder, She Wrote. Broski says Murder, She Wrote. That show.
Come on, you got to say it better like Pat Summerall used to do. Murder.
She wrote.
You got to say it like the old school.
It's the pause. It's the pause.
It's all about the pause. That guy announced everything. That guy did like tennis and golf and football. Like that guy did it all. He was crazy.
He had a voice for radio. That's what it was. A voice for TV.
Summerall had a voice for everything, like you said.
That guy, if he was a salesman, I'd buy everything off that infomercial that he'd be on. You could have me sign up 50 times for Sports Illustrated, and I would do it just as long as I get that free Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue video every time.
Who was the guy that did all those infomercials? The king of the infomercials. He could sell anything, bro. You could just. What was his name?
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
Yeah. There you go, bro. That guy could sell everything, man. Or at least he would try. I don't know if he was successful at it, but he did sell everything, man. He tried it.
Well, you got to assume he was successful at it because you notice a lot of those infomercials, you didn't see them as frequently once he died.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
I think those infomercial people had serious meth problems. I'm just putting it out there.
No, that was the ShamWow guy.
The home shopping channel killed them too.
ShamWow. Holy shit!
Or even like the Flex Seal guy, like, hey, I think I'm gonna cut a canoe in half and see if I can go through a hurricane with the Flex Seal spray. Like, let's see if this will work. I'm gonna go through a whole Gulf with like sharks and alligator. Yeah, let's just go through it. Yeah, it'll hold, right?
I wonder if he tried that in a lake full of piranhas. I wonder, bro.
Would you be the one to do that?
No,
I know
I would not be.
Hell no.
Hell no. Uh-oh.
Rock might though. He has that like Tom Hanks Castaway look going for him. So I mean, he might just get like a spear or something, and he would spear something at it, and that would be it. I have made fire.
Hey, no hate against piranhas. They don't want to kill you. They just want one bite. But if there's 1,000 of them, you just happen to die.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah, they only want a little nibble. Come on, what are you afraid for?
Have you ever seen the original Piranha movie?
Yes.
Oh my god, that is so cheesy, but like as a little kid, like I got scared of that. I'm like, I'm not going in the river. Like, Colin, you can go in the Mississippi. It'll be fine. I'm like, no, it won't. There's piranhas in there.
Yeah, like the guy who just died with his feet in the water. Why didn't you just lift your feet out of the water? Why didn't you just let him?
Yeah.
I would never understand that.
I mean, I guess what I should have been more worried about with the Mississippi is more like you're going to die from toxic waste and sewage by swimming in that river. More than any piranha could ever take you out with.
Right.
The worst
looks like Tom Hanks with a spear.
The worst thing that I've ever heard of, and as a paranormal investigator and like weird thing investigator, I believe it was Brazil. I'm not sure. Somewhere in South America, a bus of tourists crashed into this river, but once they pulled the bus out, which was within just a few hours, the whole bodies were devoured.
No. It wasn't a bus. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't a bus. It was actually a boat that sank, and they retrieved it out there. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, there's a bus too? Why the hell would you swim in the Amazon anyway? What the hell's wrong with you?
You're fucked. Don't ride in a bus.
What the hell? There's anacondas in there. There's piranhas in there. Why the hell would you? God.
Yeah. No.
They didn't swim in there. The bus crashed.
Yeah.
And they opened the door. They couldn't get out because how it crashed, it went out and was so deep. And they only,
the bus didn't have a window.
I believe there was people that jumped out windows too, and they got ate.
So let me ask you a question right now. I'm not trying to interrupt you, or maybe I am. What if somebody who was new was looking in on this podcast right now and going, Huddle Sports Network, Packers fans, Vikings fans, and we're talking about piranhas attacking a bus in Brazil?
That's why there's no Bear fans on the show.
Where did this conversation go haywire?
Well, because when Brazil finally gets an American team, they're going to call it the Piranhas.
What? Yeah, I believe it.
I don't think so.
Boa noite. Well, then you'll have then the fans. I'll tell you what; those Brazilian fans, when it comes to like soccer, they are ruthless. The Eagles fans have nothing on these crazy assholes. These guys. If you ever go to like a Buffalo Wild Wings when they have like the UFC events and like there's a Brazilian fighter. I know in Florida we get a lot of them. Oh my God, they are the loudest, most obnoxious people on earth. They are
we might be angry at our players and we might get mad at them and shit, but we don't fucking kill you when you fucking miss a kick, okay?
Hey, that's Colombia. Colombia is where that happened, not Brazil. Brazil, they stopped your flare up here.
I guess we'll see if you're a fan of international football after this.
You got to get your third world country straight. Rock, come on now, get them right.
Man, I don't give a fuck, man. They're all the same to me, man. If you don't get along, you get killed. Fuck them.
Well, we'll see if you still feel about international football after this year, Colin. Don't you guys got 2 in a row there?
We do. I mean, hey, well, we luckily are going to be in my homeland of Dublin, Ireland, so the Vikings will be fine there, no problem. And then they'll go back to their second home of.
There'll be no problem. They'll be having too much beer. They got to play on fucking Sunday and
what
shit.
we're saying is they're going to show up on the field drunk.
Yeah. C'est la vie. Hey, they're still saying that Will Reicher's dating that Sydney Sweeney. So hey, maybe they can bring her over.
Right.
I wouldn't mind a trip to Ireland myself, and I'm not even a drinker. Are you fucking kidding?
Are you kidding me, Ron? Sorry, Ron. Ron's one of those hopeful Bear fans that think they're going to win 10 games and go in the playoffs and do something.
Is he one of the broad shoulders guys? Is he one of those Watabi brothers? Or not Watabi? I mean, he could be. I don't know. Maybe he's one of those guys.
Well, all right, on that note, we got to end the show, man. I got to thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for coming.
I will see you on the flip side on the Vikings one. I will be on very shortly.
Yeah. You're up next. The Viking show's next. Skull 365, ain't it? That's what it is, Skull.
It is.
See you over there, man. Have a good one. Go back, go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a